What is up, ladies and gents? Oh, I hope you're good this fine day. Normal BFR is out. This is not a video about that, but it is out. Super exciting. I did have a quick look. I was thinking, oh, do you know what? I might take my lock, do a little bit of BRF, because we're not our guild. We're not raiding BRF until we finished doing Heimel. So I reckon a week or two, then we'll be able to move on to BRF. Because we need to get people geared up. There's no point charging in. But I did think I was going to take a little sneaky peek. Might record it for you guys. Went to join a rando group for Heimel. They're looking for 670 plus to do normal Heimel. I was like, okay, yeah. Fuck that shit. It reminded me of the gear score days, where you had to have a higher gear score to enter a 5-man than the 5-man would actually reward you with. Yeah. Oh, Wrath. You had some good things, but you were crazy as well. Okay, so we've done the proving grounds. We've got ourselves a little bit of gold in our back pocket. Now we got to look to gear and getting that gear score. Oh my god, I actually said gear score. And that eye level up. I was going to say our gear up and our eye... Oh god. Oh, it's one of those days. One of those days. Anyway. Many of you will know this, many of you will not. This is obviously the delightful Ashran. There's all the people queuing for their PvP. If you come into this delightful big war hut, whatever they call it in the middle, you will find a member of the Frostwolves, and you will find a member of the Arakoa. Now, we go and talk to these nice people. I have already paid for their services. Go away. I need to get rid of that add-on. You'll see here they have a 615 trinket. Now, it's only 450 gold. We went out, we know how to get gold now. 450 gold is nothing. So we managed to get 450 gold and bought ourselves a trinket. So we've got the upgrade for that. Now, I did very little leveling in Spires. Therefore, I am not as yet honoured with the Arakoa, so I can't get the other 615. That is not a problem, thanks to Handy Notes. What is Handy Notes, Grim? Well, I'll show you. Let's back out of this, and let's go into Grand. Now, Grand is always a good one. You will see a ton of shit. A ton of stuff on my map that isn't normally there. All of this stuff. All of this. This is Handy Notes. Now, I've done a video on Handy Notes as an add-on. So, all of that side of it, I will put a link below. You guys can go and look at it if you want. But you will notice, this is what we're focusing on, there are a lot of white skulls and a lot of blue skulls. That, by the way, in case you can't see, is a white skull, that is a blue skull. And you will see as we hover over them, it's actually telling us what item's going to drop, what item level it is, and some details on it. So for instance, that's a 605 trinket, it's going to have multi-strike on it, and there's going to be a proc, which is going to give us a pet wolf that will kill stuff. So by using this, we can target what sort of gear we want and where we're going to go get it. Now, the whites are one time only, kill the rare, get the item, job done. But it's always there, okay? Excuse me, apologies. I've got a cold at the moment. It's annoying as hell. So if I sniffle, I do apologise. So, we could go there, we could get that trinket, done, sorted, okay? That trinket would actually be an upgrade for us. We will probably go and get that. The blues, on the other hand, drop 620 gear. Now that's what we really want. We want that 620 loot. But they have a chance of spawning. So you could get there, they might not be there. So what you want to do is, for instance, we're leather. Here, there is a nice big batch of leather gear just here, and also some up here. That's got int gear up there. So we could go into this area, and we've got a chance of getting one bit, maybe. Alright, so just beware. Although these are 620s and it looks great, and you're like, yes! 620 loot, that's what we want, just go kill some of them. Sorted. It's not that simple, unfortunately, because they may not be there. The whites, also, sorry, the blues are 620 no matter what. Doesn't matter what zone you go into, so obviously that's Rustfire, all 620s. You could go Silver Moon, all 620 gear. Okay, the skulls, the white skulls, are actually area appropriate, they are level appropriate. So if I hover over here, you will see that this mob is going to give me 516 cloth pants. Whereas if I go to the Grand, they're actually going to give me 616 trinkets. That's the other trinket we're going to go and get. So, good stuff. Now that's going to give us a big boost. I need to go and farm these. I haven't done them yet. Another thing that you will see which goes onto our garrison, is loads of these boxes. Now these boxes will give us garrison resources from, say, 10 up to, I mean, you can get 100. There are some that will give you 100 garrison resources, which is superb. At the moment, just by doing nothing, okay, I've done nada, zip, zippo, zoppa, zipper, blah, blah. I've done fuck all, okay, with regards to my garrison. But every couple of days, I go and I empty my box, and I get 500 garrison resources for that. So I'm up to 1,000 garrison resources already, which is all good. So we need to go and get some of these items. We need to, fingers crossed, find some of these guys that want to play with us. I'm not going to run away scared. That'll bump our item over up a little bit more. We need to get a little bit more cash so we can go and buy some items. Now, on that note, okay guys, on that note, you'll see that my eye level is 598, but next to it is 603, because I have gear in my bag which I have not equipped, because I want to check with you guys to see if it's cheating or not before I do it. Now, a guildie has, I haven't got it yet, apologies, I haven't got it yet, but it's on its way to me. I haven't collected it, it's just up there in the mail, you can see. But I do have, I made on my alt a 640 cloak. Now, that was to speed the process along. I don't mind if you guys say, no Grim, that's cheating. The whole point of this series is you don't have alts. You're a newly boosted character. You can't get guildies to hand you stuff because, unfortunately, and it's just the way of the world, a lot of boosted players, or new players I should say, to the game end up in rather unpleasant cesspool guilds that aren't going to be helping you out. 800 members, three of them are online, and none of them fucking talk. So, if you guys don't want me to do that, that's completely cool. I will put them on the auction house, I'll put them back in the guild bank, and let others have them. I have no problem with that. But we have them there if we need them. Now, the other thing we have done is, you'll see here, we have Khadgar's ring. Woo! Yep. We did Spies of Rack, and there's a little bonus clip at the end of me not exactly shining. I'm not a huge fan of the balanced druid, I've got to say that. I find it like a train. Once it's got going, once it's got its head of steam up and it's flying along, it's really good fun. The rotation's really nice, I love that. Okay, I really enjoy that. When you're on a boss, you can just wail, really nice. I find it takes too long for me to get going on trash before the trash is dead. So for instance, if you're doing a pull, all I find that I end up doing is ... AoE, refresh dots and apply. Obviously you've got lunar and solar. Apply the solar dot or lunar dot depending on which one you didn't apply at the beginning. And that's it. And that, I hate that. Just not fun. But that just might be me. I mean, you'll see here that I've actually rebuilt my UI. Or I'm in the process of rebuilding it. That's because I'm getting it ready for healing. And I used this for my balance spec, which meant I didn't have any buttons assigned, nothing like that. I had to drag a few down and go from there, which meant it was not a good run. Thank you, by the way. If you were in that run with me, you carried my ass. Thank you for that. But, right. That's us done, guys. We're at 603 item level, if you agree to it. If you agree to it. We're at 603, so we're getting there. We're getting there. We're over the 600 mark. We're not far off now. But I will leave you with my clip of me being a complete noob and using a 40-yard AoE ability right in the middle of the bird trash before you do the big bird boss on the platform. They're all bird bosses. What the fuck are you on about, Grim? Anyway, I'll catch you guys later. Have a great one. Next, we are off to the fields of Nagrand, and I'll show you how to get those rares. Catch you later, guys. Have a good one. Okay, here it is, guys. My prime example of why you shouldn't go into a 5-man and ruin it for other people if you don't know how to play your cast properly. This is me on my balanced druids. Bang. AoE pull, and I pull everything, and I wipe us. I didn't realise that it had a 40-yard range on it, because I don't play the class very often, didn't know it, and basically wiped us. There you go. Epic fail.